Yes guys, welcome to day one, video one, as I promised. 30 days of fasts, 30 videos. Let's see who shows some support, and a giveaway every Friday. So, just to let you know, I'm holding the phone in my hand and I've not got it on a stand. So I don't want you to be feeling any seasickness or anything during the way, yeah? First video is going to be about the fire. The fire that happened in Cheadle at my storage unit. It was a shared storage unit. This is what the majority of people wanted to know, and I think everyone just wants to know what happened, how it happened, and to be honest, what I lost. Because let's be honest, when something happens, you want to know the details, don't you? But I don't mind. I don't mind. So it was the 25th of March, if I'm not mistaken. Got my other phone in my hand, so I do apologize. I told you this is just going to be a raw video, yeah? I don't hold back. I'm a very straightforward person. It was the 25th of March. No, sorry, it was the, see, I got it wrong. It was the 25th of Feb. We were at, I'll tell you the whole story. 25th of Feb, we were at Little Dessert Shop in Altrincham, obviously the famous store. We had Abdul Razak coming, who's a big influencer from the Middle East. At that time, him and Hezbollah was a big thing, so he came down. I swear, Little Dessert Shop was a lockdown. Literally, kids were inside the shop, adults were outside. It was just crazy. The buses couldn't move. We stopped taking orders. It was just mayhem. We literally shut down Altrincham that day. So afterwards, when all the mayhem finished, his team took him over to his hotel and they chilled out there, and we just got on with whatever we were doing during that day. In the evening, we ended up going to his hotel in Manchester. We got some burgers from Stacked, took him over. Burgers were delicious, and we were just laughing and joking with him. You know, he was just chilled out, walking around in his, I think he had his pajamas and his shirt on, and he was just joking. This is Abdul Razak, all right, and his team. I remember Tokir was there, Yusuf, ISO, Aslam Media, all these boys. We were just literally having a top time. And it got to about 12:30, 1:45, and me and Sherry were like, okay, we need to go. And I was like, Sherry, I've got academy tomorrow, so let's make a move. Normally, what happens on a Friday night, we have a managers meeting at Altrincham Dessert Shop, and then on the way back, I'd leave my car at the storage unit, take the van, because the van would have the academy stuff in it, footballs and everything. Otherwise, I'd go into my unit, quickly get the footballs, get the bibs and cones, etc., whatever I need, and load it up in the van and then take the van. So basically, in essence, I was swapping vehicles. So on the way home, this is the Friday night, I said to Sherry, I'm knackered, man. Let's just go straight home. I'm going to have to drive past your house, then go to the unit, then drive past. I'll get the van in the morning. It's crazy, this. So I dropped Sherry off and went home. Went to sleep. I'm sure I put a post out saying, just got in, top night, etc. And I hope I wake up in the morning. I'm actually shaking, you know, talking. So I remember at about 8:30 or 7:30, Kaz messaged me. Kaz, by the way, where have you gone, man? You've gone in hibernation since you got married. Kaz messaged me, sent me the article on the MEN bill. I hope your storage unit is not affected, etc. And not all your goods were inside. His office is round the corner. Wow, I woke up, I clicked onto the link, and the MEN article actually showed my unit. It actually showed the fire engine service putting out, well, trying to put out the flames in my unit. I woke up, screamed. I was like, Senna, it's gone. Senna, everything's gone. It's gone. She jumped up. She was like, what are you saying? What are you saying? I went, the storage unit's on fire. It's gone, man. You know, when you hear bad news, you just, I don't know, you just want to feel sick, or you just end up, your stomach's gone and all this. So, oh my days. I remember my hands were shaking. My hands were shaking, and I was messaging Kaz, what's happened, this and that, and, is there anything, can I go down? He goes, please, seconded it off. Then I messaged John, who does the vending machines, who's a very good friend of mine. He was like, Bills, there's no point coming, it's gone, everything's gone. And then I rang him, and he was actually there overlooking from the A34 bypass that goes to Manchester Airport. And I don't know why I'm doing hand actions. Man, anyway, as you can see, it's just remembering it back, it's just mayhem. And this is why I didn't want to do this video. But look, I ask you guys what you want me to do for FUTTYMANIA, and I do it. So I hope you understand and respect that I always take your opinions into consideration. Right, anyway, John's telling me Billy is gone. I'm looking at it, everything's just burnt down. It's been burning since 1:30 or 2 o'clock, something like that. And it's 8 o'clock in the morning now, or 9 o'clock, whatever it was, and it's all gone, all gone. Wow. At that stage, I just lost everything. I was like, oh my God, I've lost everything. And obviously Sana was really upset. The kids woke up, they were crying. They saw us crying. Sana rang my mum. My mum ended up coming around. Sherry came round. At a time like that, as well who's with you and who's there for you. That's a big thing. But we touched on that in a different story. Got loads of days yet. And literally, that's what happened. Up to now, no one has been arrested, but there is rumours which are not confirmed that it's arson. I think the fire report does say arson now. Look, whoever's done it has done it. Whoever's done it is out there. They've got a reason, but a lot of people have lost their livelihoods. I got added to a WhatsApp group. People have lost their kids' stuff that passed away. People have lost brand new kitchen that they just put in. People have lost their businesses. People have lost personal stuff. That's the way it was. I lost my FUTTYMANIA inflatable equipment and the wooden equipment. If you remember, we had the only football stadium inflatable in the whole of the world. I'm going to say it took me months to bespokely design that and get it made. We lost that, right? Everything was lost. And the funny thing is, the fire happened on a Saturday. I was in Blackburn on Thursday. Someone was interested in buying all the inflatable and wooden stuff off me. And we'd done a deal, agreed, and that was it. That was sold. So he wanted the brand, he wanted the equipment, and I thought, okay, let's do it. I can do it again, I can bring it back in again, but he wanted it, and that was it. It was done. Little to know, that poor guy never got the equipment. Thank God I didn't take any money off him. And that was it. That was it. Then on top of that, I lost all the FUTTYMANIA football equipment. I'm talking about the hurdles, the ladders, the footballs, the goals, the rebounders, tennis net. Oh my days, I could go on here forever. That was in there, and that was my, I can't say that was my biggest regret, but that was the gear that was flying out. It was selling. It was selling on the website. It was selling on Amazon. It was selling everywhere. I was getting decent money for a football. Let's be honest with you. If I'm giving you an honest and raw opinion, that gear was making me money, and I was building up the brand. I was getting like £9 for a football. Wow, a Nike football, or you go to Sports Soccer or Sports Direct, excuse me, and you're gonna pick up a football for £6, and I was getting it for £9. Then before my dad passed away, me and my dad were working on a socks box. I'll come to that in another day as well. I lost all the stock for that. Little Dessert Shop Cheadle was running at that stage, so we lost all the stock for that. And I had all the masks in there. The FUTTYMANIA Snood mask, the brand new one, the perforated mouth one, that had gone. Oh, there was loads of stuff. Apart from that, obviously, I had some of my own personal gear in there, hard drives, laptops, some other stuff. Some other stuff. And then we had our wedding pictures, and then some kids' toys, and you know what you do. Basically, the storage unit was a storage unit, but also a fulfillment center. So I had my staff in there fulfilling the orders. It was just easy. Why have another unit or an office when everything's in a storage unit and you just fulfill it from there? The van was parked there as well. It was safe. I'm saying it was safe now, but you know, there was never any issues then. I've been there for years. People have been there for like 15 years. But that is the essence of the fire. I actually went down, I filmed it, I saw it, and I went down about 11 o'clock, maybe a little bit earlier than that, and there was still flames. The fire brigade was still putting the flames out. They didn't let anyone on site because of asbestos or whatever it's called, man. And the fire brigade had to cut the fence to get in because the 24-hour security or something, the gate wasn't opening. I don't know about that. I can't confirm that. That's just me saying stuff. But they actually cut the fence, and that was it. It was gone, man. It was gone. I could see my unit. I could see the stuff on fire. It was just not a pretty sight, you know. Don't wish that on anyone. You hear people that their stuff gets set on fire, insurance and whatnot, and sometimes people do it intentionally for whatever reason. Let's not get into that. But this was, excuse me, this was someone had intentionally done something to get at someone. But what he did was, or she did, or they did, or, you know, this is just me, they set the whole place on fire. Now, you know, if you Google it, Armadillo Storage Cheadle, you'll see the full effects of it. And it is literally, the only thing I could say is it's a bomb site. It's a bomb site. It was a bomb site, sorry. It was just, wow. One of my mates, he did minis in there. So he specialised in minis. He did them up and everything. When we walked around, his mini, you could see it, was on fire, man. Mad. Mad, mad, mad. But it wasn't only me that lost out. It wasn't only me. And the other thing was, I tell you something else which is raw and the truth. I was underinsured vastly. So the insurance money that I got was nothing. A lot of people were underinsured, and the thing with me was I just moved into a bigger unit because I just had a brand new delivery of the football goals, the football 2-in-1 goal, the rebounder and the tennis net come through, and some more footballs and equipment because the first shipment was sold. So I ordered some more and I moved into a bigger unit, and the stuff was still on the pallets. That's the funny thing. The new delivery stuff, we were that busy, we'd not put it onto the shelves. It was on the pallets. So there was just no time to, you know, you don't think, oh, I need to increase my insurance and this and that. I'm not blaming anyone, I blame myself. But it is what it is now, it's happened. And that's it. I remember saying that day, FUTTYMANIA has gone. FUTTYMANIA has gone. Very sad day. Have to come back stronger. And you know what? It might be true, FUTTYMANIA has gone, but it's taken me a year to build it back up. Not to where it was, because I felt as though it was at a level where it just needed to be progressed. And Sherry's ringing me. Sherry, I'm gonna have to ring you back. It was at a stage where it had progressed and it just needed to be pushed, and the brand awareness was immense. You know, I was getting the gear sold on Amazon and people coming back and going to the website. Website traction was good. you know, and that 2-in-1 goal was flying. It was flying. The footballs were flying. The hurdles were really difficult. I was really worried about them. But what I did was I did a training set. So I put 2-3 things together as a set and then sold them as a bundle. And wow, that just took off. I remember the cones in the football were selling, because the cones, that was one of the items that didn't sell for me. And I was worried about, I was like, oh, what am I going to do with this one? And that was it. That was it. It was madness, man. FUTTYMANIA is gone. I remember saying them words. And then I came home after I went to the site. And I think that's when I just broke down. I was like, so now we're not getting nothing back. Whatever stuff we had in there, we're not getting nothing back. It's gone. It's gone. You know, it's a sorry sight, but it is what it is. These things happen in life. We believe whatever happens, happens for a reason. And alhamdulillah, I've accepted it. Yeah, I still think about it 100%. I still think about it, get upset. But you know what? It's happened, it's done, it's dusted. You just got to move forward. Right, I think that's enough. So I'm going to upload this video. Let me know, comments. If you want to ask any more questions, by all means, I'll answer them seriously. I don't mind. But like it, comment it, and tomorrow I will have another video. And then tomorrow I will pick someone to win the Stadia box. If the lighting is poor, the video is poor, and the screen is going like this, then I apologize. It's the first video, man. Allow it. Take care. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.